Hey everybody, Chris with Killer Arcade Games here. I'm not in the Shedcade today. I'm actually in the bed of my truck. I'm in the bedcade, even though there's no games in here. So here, there's my socks. I'm sleeping back here tonight, and the reason I'm doing that is I'm picking up a new arcade cabinet in Oklahoma tomorrow. And I'm also going to be visiting Cidercade and getting a video of that. You'll probably see that before this video even comes out, but I want to do a video walkthrough of that place. I'm also going to go for a mountain bike ride. I wanted to make the trip worth it. I'm going a long way for this cabinet. It's only $200. The cabinet is California Speed. It has a monitor issue, of course. I can't seem to buy cabinets without monitor issues. I'm not going to go too deep in the detail now. I'll show you the cabinet when I get it picked up tomorrow. I'll get a video of it on the trailer. And I also want to show you guys a little bit about how I sleep back here. The short reason of why I sleep back here is I have a pest control business. I cannot stand the idea of sleeping in a hotel if I don't have to. And this is way cheaper. This is actually a nice truck I'm in. I have a nice 7-inch mattress. Let me actually show you that now. I'm gonna wait until the next day and record it, but hopefully I remember to show you my bed setup. I've got a heated blanket in here right now because it's gonna be 50 degrees tonight, and I'm a Texan and I'm not used to that kind of cold. But I'll show you all that in just a second. All right, it's the next morning now. I did not get a great night's sleep, unfortunately. My neighbors were pretty rude and playing loud music so late to where it was like 2 in the morning. I finally said, screw it, I gotta move campsites, and I just packed up and moved to another one. But here's the bed. This is what it looks like. The wheel wells, you know, even with the wheel wells in here, Lady Cag and I can sleep next to each other if we have to. She doesn't come with me on these things very much though. I've got 7 inches of memory foam here. Underneath it, I put a thick piece of plywood down so I don't have to feel these ripples in my back or anything. And normally I had the heating blanket set up, but after I moved last night, I didn't even bother setting it up again, but I was fine all night. It's not 100% ideal by any means, but it's nice to save the money, and I don't like being in a hotel anyway. It is windy. Okay guys, so I went out to Cidercade, got a good walk through that. I'm gonna try to do a quick mountain bike ride. I don't have a lot of time, but I really want to get out there. I understated how bad my night's sleep was, but still, I want to get out here and have fun. I don't want to let these people who are jerks ruin my day. So I'm going to go ride really quick, and then we'll go pick up the arcade. All right, let's go ahead and hit this double black diamond called Heavy Metal. It looks pretty steep. Let's see how I do. Well, I wish I could tell you guys that footage you saw was me having a great time on the trail. Unfortunately, it was old footage from a bike park. Bad luck continues on this trip so far. Trails are just way too wet to ride safely, and I'm destroying the trails. So let's pack up the bike and let's just go get this arcade cabinet. I'm getting close to the destination, thankfully. This has not gone as planned. The trip was a little rough. The night's sleep was bad. I got about 4 hours of sleep. The mountain biking didn't work out. At least the arcade worked out, and I'm hoping this sale works out. If it does, that'll be great. I hope it doesn't look crappy when I get there, but I've driven all this way. I might as well just get it at this point. I'm not going to record while I'm at the guy's house because I feel like that's weird and rude, so I'll update you guys after I get it on the trailer. All right, it's loaded up on the trailer, tied down. I think we're all good to go. I got about a 6-hour drive home with all the traffic, but I'm ready to get this thing home and see if I can get it running and maybe resell it for a profit, but we'll do some videos on it first. I got the cabinet home. It was a real pain to get this thing home. It went through tons of traffic. It was not fun getting through Fort Worth. But anyway, I got home about 11 o'clock last night. We got it off the trailer, and now it's in the garage. I actually never really saw the thing working, and it kind of concerned me when I was at his house, but I figured $200, even if it doesn't work and it's not fixable, I can part this thing out and make my money back. So I figured, might as well get it. Let's take a chance. So I got it home today, or last night. I got it home earlier, and I tried it out this morning, and it does not work. The monitor tries to turn on. You hear a tick, 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 and JoJo from the Wicked Arcade thinks it's probably the HOT on the chassis, but there could still be more problems. The guy did say the image was dim. But we'll see. I might replace that and see how it goes. I don't know how much money I want to spend on it at the moment, but I'll talk to JoJo about that and we'll figure out a plan. The game also didn't boot up, and the reason for that is I believe the hard drive is dead. I heard a clicking noise, like click, 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 and I do know how hard drives sound when they're dead, and that's pretty much what it sounded like. So I've already ordered a flash kit, and I've ordered a one of those video converters so I can plug it into a TV temporarily. and at least see what it's doing. Hopefully the game's going to play once we get that flash drive installed. After I verify that it actually still runs, that's when I'll start digging into the monitor and deciding if I want to keep the original in here and repair it, if possible right now, or if I want to just put a TV in it. Thought I'd show you the cabinet. It's in decent shape. It just needs a good cleaning so far. There's a quarter down there, so I already got a discount. But that needs to be cleaned and probably just painted over. This area needs to be cleaned and painted up. This is going to need a little bit of work. Like, oh God, I forgot the seat's not attached. I about fell over. This is going to need a little bit of work. This button feels real soft and wimpy. These two feel good. Hopefully I can get that fixed. I don't know if the lights work or anything yet. And somebody has broken off a corner there. The start button is cracked, but I think I'll probably leave it alone. I don't see any need to really replace it for that. The shifter feels, I don't know, doesn't feel good. It feels broken, like you really got to slam it around. But we'll see. I'm going to open it up and test it. Or first I'm going to get it on to make sure it works, then I'll test it, and if it needs to be opened up, I think they made it really easy to open it up here. I may just be able to get in there and fix it. Okay, let's look at the side art. At first I thought, this is like flawless side art, oh my God. And then when I got it home, I really noticed, yeah, that's a pretty big gouge in it, but it's not that big a deal. Really, most of it looks okay. There's a few nicks and scratches, but this big one is not that pretty, unfortunately. Here is the other side. Sorry, my garage is a mess. I still haven't unpacked everything from getting home late. This side probably looks better, I think. I mean, it's a little messed up down low, but I think overall it looks better. We got our lady here with the dude chasing her. I never really looked at it that closely until the other day. But I think a good cleanup on it's going to help. I don't know. This is like spray paint, I think. I don't think I'm changing the T-molding, though. Inside, we got some spider web. And inside, we've got spider webs. The usual. I already found some rat turds, but no rats, thankfully. I believe this is a case 7500. Could be wrong. I should probably send a picture to JoJo. Now, I am looking at the flyback, and it does not appear to be cracked. At least that I can tell. So maybe if we replace that HOT, it might just come to life. Maybe do a cap kit on it. I don't know. I'm still torn if I want to pull this out of the cabinet and store it for me as a backup and just put a TV in it and resell it like that, or if I want to just try to fix it and get it out the door with the original monitor inside. And the boards are actually really clean on this one, probably because it came from a dealer. He probably took it all out and cleaned it up. But yeah, very little dust on it, if any. A little bit of dust here. The original hard drive is still in it. That is the original as far as I can tell. And it's dead. It just goes tick, 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 and eventually stops trying, and the game never boots up from what I can tell. Again, I can't see it, but that's pretty much the sound of a bad hard drive. So I think another thing that needs to be replaced is this power cord. There's no way this is a stock power cord. It's really short. It's missing the ground, which, you know, you guys can let me know in the comments. Does this really bother you if it's not the right power cord and it's not having a ground on it? I think I'm going to replace it. I'm trying to come in at the right budget on this cabinet, but I would feel pretty crappy selling somebody this with, well, here's your power cord, this piece of crap. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. So I probably will do a what's inside video later to really go over it all. I think that it's helpful to people who are maybe buying this cabinet or who are just curious, but the people who are buying it are like, oh, that's what's supposed to be there, thanks for showing it. And the seat section's looking really decent. Scratched up a little bit. I don't have the bolts for this. I'm gonna have to find some new bolts. I don't know if he had them. I forgot to really ask. He kind of mentioned it, but I don't think he actually had them. But yeah, I don't really have any plans to keep it. I want to fix it up, repair it a little bit, make a couple videos on it, do a gameplay Monday on it. That'll be fun. And then probably resell it and potentially do this all again if this goes well. All I really want to do is, it'd be nice to make a little bit of profit for my time and effort and all that, but if I can just break even on materials and gas, I'd be happy with that also. I am going to have to scrape off these stickers, which is not really exciting to me, but oh well. And we also have C-bar for quarters. Wow. Well, I'll take that off too. Actually, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I think I can do it now on the video here. And look at that. All right, restoration complete. This cabinet's for sale for $400. Come pick it up, guys. Okay, I'm kidding, of course. There's still a lot more to do, but I think that's all for this video. Thanks for coming on the little journey with me to get it. I hope you guys enjoyed the trip video about the whole thing. It was not the best trip on earth. Things didn't go as smooth as possible, but at least it's picked up, it's in the garage, and hopefully we'll get it working soon. I have no idea when the next video will come out on this, just gotta wait for the parts to show up. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more arcade content, and let me know what you think of California Speed. Personally, I kind of like it. I think I like it more than the cruising games, just because it has more tracks, more detail to the tracks, and it seems to be just a fun game in general. I think this would be a great game for a place in like a public location, if you have a restaurant, or you want to have one game that will last a long time. Lots of tracks for people to play, easy access for kids to enjoy. So I think this is a good cabinet for that, but I'll let you guys be the judge if you've never seen it. I'll do a full run through on it on a Gameplay Monday whenever we get the thing working. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next video.